Alrighty, here we are. Check out this awesome little cat snake, or boiga. Now, there are about 9 species in the Southeast Asian area, and they're from the Colubridae family. Colubridae, there's about 80 genera and about 20 species. Alrighty, here we are guys, check this little dude out. Little Jasper or spotted cat snake. He's from the colubrid family and he's primarily nocturnal. There are 9 species throughout Southeast Asia and into Australia as well. Also Papua New Guinea, and unfortunately the same family, boiga, has been introduced to Guam. Now, Guam didn't have any reptiles or predators besides water monitors and feral pigs. But Guam was inhabited about 4,000 years ago, and then it was taken by the Spanish, and then it was taken by the Americans, then it was taken by the Japanese, World War II, and then the Americans took it back. So after thousands and thousands of years of evolution, they had really unique endemic bird species there. And then this snake came along after World War II. So the US military had direct flights from from Fiji, not Fiji, Hawaii. From Hawaii straight to Guam. And then this boiga snake hitched a ride probably with the military over there and has been wreaking havoc on their natural wildlife ever since. So he's an arboreal species. He loves eating birds, he'll eat frogs, he'll eat any type of rodents as well, and if they run out of birds over there, he's going to start predating on all the other animals. Monitor lizards will eat them, but there's not enough numbers in check. Not enough numbers to keep them in check over there. They are a rear-fanged snake from the colubrid family, and they do produce a mild venom, but unless you're an infant, it's not really a worry to you. Or of course if you had an allergic reaction, but it would have to be a much bigger snake than this one here. Now, they don't actually have fangs, they have grooved teeth at the back. And the teeth, they actually have to chew their teeth into you to get that venom in. Fangs are hollow, like hypodermic, and they inject venom, whereas these teeth from these snakes have grooves in them, and the venom is released through the gland, which runs down the side of the teeth, and they chew it into their prey as they eat it. So, interesting little snake, not one that you see every day in Southeast Asia. If you saw the patterns of that, you would think it was a carpet viper from India, or you would think maybe a Russell's viper. But in Bali there aren't actually any Russell's vipers, so if you saw this snake it wouldn't be a venomous one, but other areas you would kind of think that was. So there we go. Alright, he's a climbing arboreal snake, so we're going to pop him up here. Give you guys a bit of a look. And you can see that camouflage, he just disappears so easily. That is a snake having a drink. They like drinking water, they need to drink water, just like every animal. Alrighty, awesome stuff. One boiga cat snake back off into the wild. Let's go and see what else we can find. See him there in the strike position. Looks like a venomous snake, but he's actually harmless to man. This is one of the boiga species, and he was rattling the end of his tail there. A lot of reptiles will do that when they're nervous. They'll rattle their tail against the leaves, make some noise to alert predators or other animals that they're there. But they also do that to deter a potential predator grabbing them on the body. They go for the movement, they might grab the tail, and that's why our geckos and skinks have evolved to drop their tails. They wiggle their tails exactly the same. When they get predators in their presence, they drop the tail off. Of course, with the lizards the tail can grow back, but not so much the snakes. So from the boiga family, this is one of the primarily nocturnal tree snakes, semi-arboreal species. They feed a lot on birds and reptiles. There are half a dozen species of boiga in Southeast Asia, a couple in Australia. This guy here is one of the more rare ones. Now, in other parts of Southeast Asia, if you saw a snake that had these patterns, you would think it was a viper. It's got the patterns of a carpet viper or a Russell's viper. Here's a rear-fanged snake from the colubrid family, but his venom is not considered dangerous to man. The larger species of the boiga, irregularis, or night tiger, or doll's eye, they do have a little bit of venom toxicity towards infants. So places like Guam, where the boiga has become an invasive species, bites from this snake on infants have actually had some necrotic effects. So unless you're a baby, you're not really in trouble from a boiga bite. Multiple rows of teeth, just like a python, and what he wants to do is roll his head there and get me. So there we go. Okay, it's okay, we're nearly done, mate, we're nearly done, couple here, look. Not in a good spot there. I don't think he's going to be happy when I let go of his head, that's for sure. Alrighty. Wish me luck. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, we'll show you how awesome this guy can climb now. Hopefully. Go, bud. Alrighty, there he goes, back into the jungle. Gotta love that. Bali Reptile Rescue, and thanks for joining us here on Awesome Animals TV as well, guys.